Time to dig into the final two sections of the job fit report, the interview guide and the selection checklist. The interview guide provides you with specific drill-down questions and considerations based upon the test taker's WSQ-Discovery results. The interview guide is EEOC compliant and legally defensible when used as a supplemental or follow-up to the initial structured interview. The interview guide is set up in order of priority with what to look at and what questions are most important to ask. If you don't have much time, we recommend to start with the questions toward the top of the interview guide. It'll first look at all the traits outside of the range and put them in order of importance. Then it scans through the onboarding needs and the leader alignment dimensions. Below you'll notice boxes with additional information. Inside the boxes are questions to ask during the interview process. For instance, this one recommends asking, "Tell me about a time when you struggled to follow direction from someone else. What happened? What got in the way of taking the direction?" On the right-hand side, you notice the awareness boxes and the behavior boxes. If the test taker indicates that they are aware of this trait, check the box when the candidate has given indication that they are aware of that particular aspect of their personality. Check the behavior box when the candidate shared examples of changing their behavior when necessary. An individual can have some traits outside of the ideal target range, but it's possible that they are aware of this and have made effective and substantial changes in their behavior to modify them. This is important to note during the interview process. Lastly, we have the selection checklist. The selection checklist provides you with an at-a-glance view of follow-up recommendations based upon the candidate's WSQ-Discovery results. The selection checklist is a rundown of what WSQ-Discovery identified as the key areas to be curious about. For instance, you can see here how many of the critical and important traits are outside of the target range, and it has a corresponding question for you to answer. This one here asks, were the test taker's responses to follow-up questions regarding awareness and behavior change sufficient to satisfy all concerns with these out-of-range personality traits? Check the box here if, after your follow-up, all concerns are satisfied. Total, there are 4 buckets the selection checklist prompts you to review: personality traits, onboarding dimensions, employee-manager alignment, and the impact stress has on the individual. The bottom 3 paragraphs are assessing the test taker's cognitive capabilities, conscientiousness, and work values. Regarding cognitive capabilities, if it's red, that means their openness to experience is low. If it's black, that suggests they are high on openness, which helps the individual learn new things. A lower openness suggests the individual will have to work harder in this particular area. The next measure is conscientiousness. If it's higher or in the black, they are likely to be more dutiful. If they are low on conscientiousness and don't have much experience, there might be some difficulties in their way to stay on task. Lastly, we measure work values. This one uses the scale of emotionality. If you're higher on this, the more the emotionality comes into play. If one's work values are not aligned with those in the organization, that high emotionality will be expressed counter to the direction and mission of the organization. However, if they are aligned with the organization and high on emotionality, they are likely to have a more positive impact on the organization and the work. That covers everything in the job fit report. Email us at support@capprofiler.com or give us a call at 866-551-0996 if you have any other questions. Thanks.